Soon, Thomas had one set of bombs left. He shumped the line of trucks alongside the coal hopper at Mayfreight. This time, nothing has got to go wrong, Thomas said to himself. Tom was taking on coal when James and Henry arrived. "Hi, Tom," whistled Henry. "How are you today?" asked James as he reversed behind. "Oh no," shivered Thomas. "Hey, watch out," he called. "There's a bomb in here." "A bomb?" The engines hid into the shed, and as Thomas tried to push James clear, it was too late. Thomas was toppled off the rails by the explosion, and one of the trucks hit one of the legs from the coal hopper. It wobbled and toppled, and before long it fell to the ground straight towards Thomas. Luckily no one was hurt. Thomas was sure he might get away with it. But later that day, it turned out he didn't.
Hello and good afternoon. We've got a special news report coming up, and it's happened on this island.
That's right, Dave. There was an explosion at Goods Yard at Mayfreight Station this afternoon, which caused a coal hopper to fall on top of one of the 4 engines.
I'm afraid we don't have the footage from the explosion, but we can assume that the engine that saved the other 3 was Thomas the tank engine. Topham, it's your railway. How do you feel for Thomas when the whole thing happened?
Well, Dave, I was both shocked and surprised when the whole thing happened. But what Thomas did was very brave, even though he got nearly hit. And he was a very brave and useful engine. And secondly, I was furious when the whole thing happened as well. If I see you, bomber, I will report you to the police, and then you'll be reported off Sodor.
Thank you, Topham, and surprisingly it's back to you, because it's time for another segment of Grind My Gears.
Thanks, Claire. You know what really grinds my gears? Troublesome, cheeky teenage girls. With them being cheeky to the boys who ride bicycles. And then it tells me if you'll want something. Are you going to go out? Is that why you're laughing at me and being friendly? Huh? Well, tell me what you want. Well, I'll tell you what you want. You want nothing. You want nothing. You know, because we all know that no boy anywhere wants to go out with you. Because you're so annoying, troublesome and cheeky and mean. And it's just bogus. And that's what really grinds my gears. Clear?
Remove my microphone. What the... Oh.
Good job, Topham. You were terrific. Why, thank you, sir.
Oh, God.
Dave was now beginning to feel jealous of the Fat Controller. Later, Percy and Edward had heard the news that Thomas had saved his friends. "Well, Tom," said Edward, "you should be lucky that Thomas was there to help you. I mean, if he wasn't there, you, Henry and James would have been smashed into a million pieces. Well done, Thomas. You are a hero," he said. Thomas was happy that his friends were pleased with him, so he didn't tell anyone that he was responsible for the bombs. But Tom was starting to get suspicious. "I don't know what you're playing at, Thomas, but what you're doing is wrong. People would think you're a bomber any time soon." "Oh, shut up, Tom. You already had your appreciation, now it's my turn. Besides, if a person has ears, let them hear this." "Very well, Thomas," Tom huffed crossly. "Take all the glory you want. You may be a famous superstar now, but you still haven't won the race. And my special job. And you better not make trouble for me at that." And Tom puffed away to pick up some building materials for Lightning McQueen's racing headquarters. Thomas had another naughty idea. At the TV station, Dave was talking to the Fat Controller so he could get ready to mess up the news report.
You know, Topham, there's going to be a lot of people watching tonight, so you better not mess up.
"Ah, don't worry about me, Dave. I'll be fine."
And now it's time for You Know What Really Grinds My Gears with Sir Topham Hatt.
Thanks, Claire. You know what really grinds my gears? But that's the glasses he used to buy out of magazines.
Hey, mess up.
I spent forever trying to save up for them, and when I finally got them yesterday, I couldn't see them inside of my grandson's belly.
Blah, 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 blah.
You see, I wanted to see if he'd eaten the last slice of pizza which we ordered last night, 'cause I told him I wanted it. Boy, I tell you, that really grinds my gears.
Pay attention to me. I'm trying to ruin your career.
After the broadcast, the TV station manager came to see Dave. What he did was very childish, Dave. That's it. You're fired. Turn in your press pass. Dave felt miserable. Not only did he lose his popularity over Topham, but he lost his job. Meanwhile, at Titmouth Bay, Tom buffered up to the timber wagons and a truck full of drinks. But Thomas was there too. "I'll show Tom who's the best," he whispered, and he gave the trucks an extra hard shunt. Logs and drinks flew into the air and splattered down all over Tom. Beer foam fell on top of him, and now Tom's drunk. Thomas laughed, but then he got covered in beer foam too, and it ended up creating a statue foam. It almost like an ostrich's head, but now Thomas is drunk too. He began to sing a song. Thomas knows what must be done. He knows and what is more. He's the leader, number one. Such a brave little engine for sure. Was that good? Oh God, hiccuped Tom. I can't believe you saved all those olive sticks. They're giant. You mean Emily will like these? Hiccuped Thomas. You love Emily, heaved Tom. Shut up! In fact, said Tom, why don't I take you home? No, I'll be fine, hiccuped Thomas. No, I ain't saying this, I'll take you home. No, I'm okay, gargled Thomas. No, Henry, James, Salty, Thomas, you're too drunk to chuff. Well, alright, fine. He coupled me up. But Tom was too drunk to concentrate and biffed Thomas too hard, which made him cross. I don't like to be biffed, he hiccuped crossly. He wasn't concentrating enough, and he biffed Tom far too hard and too fast. Tom crashed into the line of trucks. Trucks went everywhere, and the loads went all over the road, and the road was damaged. All the loads and the building materials were wasted. Tom gasped in horror. His special job was ruined. And Thomas felt worst of all. He knew it was all his fault. He hiccuped.
And that's it for sports. Now it's time for Sir Topham Hatt. For Dave, what are you doing here? You don't work here anymore.
Well, Claire, I have an exclusive story. Roll the tape that was the scene at Titmouth Bay Station this afternoon as two intoxicated tank engines send their trucks off the line and onto the roads, causing damage to not only the load but also the road. And who's the controller of the railway? The man you all love and respect so much, your beloved Sir Topham.
Thanks, Dave. And now, neglectful controller and Sodor's new social pariah, Sir Topham, with another segment of Grind My Gears.
Thanks, Claire. You know what really grinds my gears? People in the 19th century. Why don't they get with a stupid programme? It's called an automobile, folks. It's much faster than an animal. Then, the station manager came up to the Fat Controller and put a piece of paper right in front of him. The Fat Controller read it and frowned. Oh, well, it appears I've been fired. Well, as long as I'm no longer working here, let me tell you something. You know what really grinds my gears? Hit entertainment for embarrassing my railway. You are all a bunch of